Harris Hardware says thank you for choosing them as your favorite place to buy hardware and building materials. At Harris Ace Hardware, they've got what you need to get any project done. You'll find great deals on everything to paint a room, clean your home, or take care of your yard. And lumber and building supplies from everything to build a new home to a doghouse. Harris Ace has the names you trust like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman & Scott, Yeti Coolers, and the helpful advice you need to tackle any task. For the people and brands you can trust, shop at Harris Ace Hardware.
Time now for a look at in local sports. In sports, there will be a Game 7 this year's World Series, as entertaining as this one has been. Just calls for a seventh game between the Dodgers and the Houston Astros, possibly another extra inning game, as there's been two up to this point. Dodgers win 3-1 Tuesday night. They forced the final Game 7 this evening at 8:35 in Los Angeles. Again, 8:35 first pitch our time. The Dodgers and the Astros, the winner gets the World Series championship. The college football rankings came out Tuesday night for the first time this year, and surprise, 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 as Gomer Powell would say, the Georgia Bulldogs, due to the strength of schedule, have the number one ranking, followed by Alabama at number 2. Notre Dame comes in at number 3. Clemson has the 4th spot. If the playoffs would begin today, those are the 4 teams that would compete for the championship, but there's still a lot of football still to be played. On the outside looking in, Oklahoma comes in at number 5, Ohio State 6, Penn State's at 7, TCU Horned Frogs at 8, Wisconsin 9th, and right at the top 10, the undefeated Miami Hurricanes, coached by Mark Richt. Remaining top 25, Oklahoma State comes in at number 11, Washington 12, Virginia Tech 13, Auburn 14th, Iowa State 15, Mississippi State 16, USC Trojans 17, UCF 18, LSU 19, NC State 20th, 21st is Stanford, 22nd Arizona, 23rd Memphis, 24th Michigan State, and 25 Washington State. Again, the first time those rankings came out last night, and they'll come out every Tuesday night from this point forward, all the way to the end of the season. Again, the top 4 teams compete for the national championship. This week in recreation football, Monday night, the Mike Championship was decided. It was the Raiders 14, the Bulldogs 6. The Raiders take home the Mike Championship in recreation football this year. Special event being held this evening at JC Stadium is the local chapter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes holding the Fields of Faith at the stadium. The event begins at 6:30 tonight at the stadium. It's a student-led event. It's open to the public. FCA Director Dylan Brown says this is their biggest community event of the year. It's open to anyone. If you need more information before this evening, contact Dylan Brown at 294-5362. Today in Waycross, a big showdown between the middle school conference championship teams. Is Arthur Williams undefeated, Waycross Middle School undefeated. Game time 5 p.m. over at Memorial Stadium. And both teams enter unbeaten. We wish Arthur Williams the best of luck. We'll be on hand, have the full report for you on Thursday Sportscast. Also want to wish the cross-country teams the best of luck as they head to state competition this Friday. It's normally held on a Saturday, but this year for some reason it's going to be held on Friday morning up in Carrollton. The race gets underway at 8 a.m. Both Wayne County boys and girls are region champions. They'll both be in attendance and compete on this Friday. And the boys won their 6th region championship this past week at the cross-country course. The girls won a region title, and we'll have the results during Friday night's football game of that state meet up in Carrollton again this Friday. And for some reason, it's a Friday event, not a Saturday event, up in Carrollton. Registration for Wayne County Recreation Basketball has begun. It runs up until November the 18th. The rec department open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5. Ages are 4 to 17. Also, the department will be open on Saturday, November 18th from 9 to 1. Reminder to sign your child up today for recreation basketball. Again, the fee's $25. Wayne County Yellow Jackets host the Statesboro Blue Devils this Friday night at JC Stadium. It's the final regular season game of the year. Last year, 3-8. This year, 8-1 in a region title and a number 1 seed in home state playoff games at JC Stadium beginning a week from this Friday. Jackets know they'll host the 4th seed from Region 1, which will be the loser of this Friday night's game between Harris County and Thomas County Central. The team that loses this Friday night will be the opponent a week from tonight, or a week from Friday night at JC Stadium in the first round of state playoffs. Jackets won their first region championship since 2014, snapped a 9-game losing streak against Ware County this past Friday with a 28-14 convincing win as running back MJ Fuller returned to kickoff for a touchdown, ran for 156 yards and 2 scores. First-year head coach and staff, Ken Cribb, won a region title in year 1, now getting ready for state playoff action, which will begin at home. And with a win in the first round, we'll host the second round as well, which will be the Sweet 16 round. Exciting times in Wayne County. Sheffield's Trophies and Sports Shop has your region championship T-shirts for sale this week. And this Friday, it's Wayne County against Statesboro, the one team that will not make the state playoffs from our region. Our region is set with the 1 through 4 seeds. Wayne is 1, Ware is 2, New Hampstead is 3, and South Effingham comes in at number 4. Our region matches up in the first round with Region 1. And the 4-state bracket will be released over the weekend, and we'll have that for you on Monday's Sportscast. We'll see you this Friday at JC Stadium, Wayne County against Statesboro. We'll hear from Coach Cribb this week on a local Sportscast. You can hear all of his comments every Friday night on the Wayne County Coaches Show, and that airs Friday night before our pregame show from the stadium. Kickoff Friday night at 7:30. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.